Good morning, my three-man fan club. Haven't made any videos in quite a while, but it's been on my mind to start doing some. Maybe it's motivation to bridge a gap for you. I got two passions as far as my day-to-day materialistic things go. One is real estate, which we do to make a profit and help people. The other thing is I've really fallen in love with the hobby farm lifestyle. So I do get to cross paths pretty often, bridging the gap between the two, but I'm not gonna let up on either one. I'm determined to do both, and one will feed the other, and one will feed back the other a little bit too. I did a couple takes. I can't remember what I said already because I was muttering. I am what you call a Zennial, I believe. I'm a cross between a millennial and a Gen X. For the most part, I feel like I relate more to the Gen X, but I definitely have the millennial tendencies on several things and topics. Forever I thought I was born in the wrong generation. I can relate more to my dad, granddad, and people of that era, things they were into, given they fought wars. We haven't. I shouldn't say we have veterans that have been on the front line. We haven't had a World War I, II, Vietnam, to that magnitude, I guess. So anyway, off topic. But I can relate more to a lot of stuff my grandma and granddad were into, even before we got into this makeshift farm life. But I saw a lot of memes and things over the years recently where I think some of us are this way to help preserve ways of the old or keep it going, pass it down. Makes me feel better about it because that's how I feel. The purpose of this little video is it's something I've been wanting to make as a meme or just something funny, but I figure I'll make it kind of serious, but I'm joking at the same time. It's definitely driven towards probably more men, but there's plenty of ladies in the area of this as well, with construction, farming, trailering, all that kind of stuff. I think without further ado, let me get started. There's several ways you can, they say, judge a man. Judging is a harsh word. I guess there's several ways to measure up somebody, or they all add up. There's definitely circumstance. So what I'm about to show you is, you're on the side of the road, are you trying to hurry, are you hustling, or is someone just helping you versus you letting someone borrow something. So there's definitely circumstances here, so hear me out. But whenever you borrow something, you should do your best to return it the way you found it, if not better, and I'll circle back to that in a minute. Let's talk about ratchet straps. There's probably 3 or 4 type of people. Let me turn you around. There's 3 types of people, or 3 types of men in this world. There's ones that hand them to you back like this. Y'all know who you are. I'm not going to call you out. Y'all hand them to me like this all the time. There's the one that kind of takes time, tries to do it right. This is acceptable. That's okay. This is how I try to hand stuff back, and I'd say 5-10% of guys hand stuff back. I know we're just talking about ratchet straps here, but it's across the board. There's a 4th type too. Y'all are the ones that don't even know what I'm talking about and don't even know what a ratchet strap is, but now you do. We'll make another video on how you're supposed to use a ratchet strap. It's something simple, but you would not believe. We do a lot of trailering, a lot of hauling. I'm not calling you guys out, but plenty of people came and bought hay from me last year, and I was helping them, and what they were doing was working. But there's a proper way to use a ratchet strap, and then there's tons of ideas and options on how to keep up with the excess. But choose what type of person you want to be. When you borrow something, you return it the way you want it returned to you. I think that's all I wanted to say. Like I said, I wanted to make something funny about it, and there's more than one way to measure somebody up. They could have just having a bad day. But when you borrow something, I try not to borrow stuff if I can. I'd rather just buy it. That way if I break it, I don't have to buy 2. Hawks flying around. A hawk got a chicken this morning. It's every few weeks. Borrow it. When you return it, better than it was. Make sure the tank's full. If you break it, you fix it or buy a new one. And it's off topic. I don't want to get too long because I was making a joke about ratchet straps. But always look someone in the eye when you shake hands, and always stand up. Never sit down shaking hands. Take care.